morning, distinguished guests and partners. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the launch of the Ocean 20 South Africa installment as part of South Africa G20 Presidency. I would have loved to be physically present to deliver this address, but unfortunately, due to other official commitments, it was not practical. As a country, we regard our oceans and related environmental resources as critical for enhancing our knowledge of our natural world and as a means of generating sustainable livelihoods and advancing our country's economic development. Therefore, as South Africa takes on the G20 presidency for 2025, we embrace the opportunity to advance global ocean stewardship from a uniquely strategic position, surrounded by 3 ocean basins and shaped by the powerful currents that influence our weather and climate, fisheries, and livelihoods. As we take over the G20 presidency and Ocean 20 from Brazil, a country that we share a strong partnership with in the area of scientific research, it is worth mentioning that in 2017, my predecessor, together with our Brazilian counterpart then, signed the South Africa South-South Framework for Scientific and Technical Cooperation in the South and Tropical Atlantic and Southern Oceans Cooperation Agreement. I'm also informed that Dr. Janice Trott is part of the audience today. I wish to take this opportunity to congratulate you, Dr. Trott, for the role you played in elevating the status of Ocean 20 within the social track when Brazil was hosting the G20 presidency in 2024. And I further express my appreciation for emphasis on continuing the long-standing bilateral cooperation with South Africa. I look forward to the enhancement of the work you initiated while creating an Ocean 20 social engagement group to facilitate discussions and relationships between the countries and regions which form part of the G20. South Africa's cooperation with Brazil constituted a South-South plan for scientific cooperation in oceanic and Antarctic research and became one of the most prolific conduits for international scientific cooperation with countries in the North. This cooperation further laid the foundations for the All-Atlantic Ocean Research and Innovation Alliance expansion to other African states. In line with this and the objectives of our white paper on science, technology, and innovation, as South Africa will remain committed to increasing the participation of other African states. In fact, we intend to roll out some of our Ocean 20 initiatives in the other African engagements, taking advantage of those planned African scientific gatherings. We believe that South Africa's G20 presidency presents us with a unique opportunity not only to expand economic opportunities for coastal communities, but also to lead critical discussions on ocean governance, blue finance, scientific innovation, and ocean literacy. Above all, we must champion the sustainable use and protection of our oceans for generations to come, especially because we are experiencing unprecedented times where societies are looking at science for precise solutions to emerging challenges. Given the multitude of challenges we face, which include global inequality and the deleterious impact of climate change, we are of the firm belief that meaningful and equitable international cooperation has become increasingly important for the protection of our sustainable use of our environmental resources. We therefore need to strengthen all scientific efforts that are aimed at finding joint solutions that involve both scientists, researchers, policymakers, and ordinary communities from the global north and the global south. In conclusion, we regard the Ocean 20 platform as a critical enabler for the development of sustainable and mutually beneficial cooperation in the ocean. And it is therefore my hope that your deliberations will produce well thought out and transformative ocean actions. I wish you a productive conference and look forward to the outcomes of your deliberations. I thank you.